What's up, tasty tasters? So today, guys, we are making my buffalo seafood boil. You heard me right. Buffalo seafood boil. So let's get into what you're gonna need. You're gonna need some lobster tails. I'm using 4 lobsters. You're gonna need some sausages. I'm using the cheddar Lil Smokies Hillshire Farms. I like the little ones better because it's, for some reason, they have a lot more flavor. You're gonna need a lime and a lemon. You're gonna need your Florida seafood seasoning, garlic butter, and crab boil. You're gonna need some, or whatever crab boil seasoning you use. You're gonna need some ginger, minced. You're gonna need some chicken bouillon base. I'm using this time Better Than Bouillon, and this stuff is really good. You're gonna need some minced garlic, chicken broth. I'm using low sodium, of course. You're gonna need 1 Blue Moon beer. This one is the one, this is our regular Blue Moon, it's Belgian wheat. Okay. Ooh. Almost broke that. You're gonna need a lemon butter with dill. You're gonna need some crawfish. You're gonna need some shrimp, the bigger shrimp. You're gonna need some garlic butter, LB seasoning blend. I'm using the extra spicy this time. You can use whatever seasoning blend you choose, Vacuum Mama, whatever. It's your choice. You're gonna need a half of a Sweet Vadalia onion, some smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder. You're gonna need some chives, some water, and you're gonna definitely need some buffalo wing dust by Cosmos. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've already made this butter for this. I'll give you guys a description on how I made it later, and I'll probably do a video again later on showing you how I did it exactly. But I will show you what's in it, okay? So you guys grab your ingredients. Oh, and you're gonna need some lemon dill butter or whatever other seasoning you're gonna use. So grab your ingredients, come on back, guys, and let's have some delicious buffalo seafood. Okay, guys, so into our pot. Our process is about the same as it was in my crawfish boil. In my pot, I have my whole lemon cut in half. I have my Sweet Vadalia onion cut into 4s or half. I have my lemon that's down, my lime that's down there cut in half, and then I added in the full gallon of spring water and the one full container of chicken broth. Once again, we're going to bring this to a low boil, and then we'll start adding in our seasonings. Okay, so guys, we're going to go in. It's basically the same base with a few differences. So we're going to about 1/4 of a teaspoon, 1/4 of a cup to 1/2 of a cup of LB seasoning blend. We're going in with the full, approximately, I'm eyeballing this today, you guys. We're going in with approximately a tablespoon of paprika, smoked paprika. We're going in with 2 tablespoons of Old Bay. We're gonna go in with about a tablespoon of garlic powder. Just to let you guys know, I am literally eyeballing this today. A tablespoon of onion powder. We're gonna go in with a tablespoon approximate of lemon dill butter. We're going to add something I didn't add last time. We're going to add in, I'm measuring this, a tablespoon of Mrs. Dash Southwest Chipotle seasoning. We're going to go in with about 3 tablespoons of ginger. That's good. We're going to go in with 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of minced garlic. We're going in with approximately 3 tablespoons, and I'm just eyeballing this. I'm not measuring this today, guys. So we're in about 3 tablespoons of our Florida, I don't know if you can see this, but our Florida crab boil seasoning. And we're going to let this come up to a boil. Once it comes up to a boil, we're going to start adding in our well, actually, no, we're not. We're going to add in our corn. Okay, now we're going in with 1 tablespoon of our chicken bouillon base. I'm just going to use my spoon to stir that around to get it off my spoon here. Ah, it's hot. So as we're bringing this to a boil, it's almost there, and then we're going to add in our beer. Okay, guys, so we're at a rapid boil. In goes our bottle of beer. Now, guys, as you can see, I seasoned this a lot more than I did the other one, and that was because the crawfish had tremendous seasoning. I'm not using as many crawfish this time. I think I'm only using like 1/4 of a pound of crawfish, so I have to season this a little bit more. So we're going to bring this back up to a boil, and then we're going to drop in our corn, and we're going to drop in our crawfish because they take the longest. Okay, guys, now that our water's back up to a boil, we're going to go ahead and add in our crawfish. Remember, these drop for about 15 minutes, but we're going to drop them for about 7 or 8. Because remember, and then we're going to drop our corn too. Because remember, I don't want to fully cook this because I'm going to finish it off in the oven with our buffalo butter. So you're going to leave these in here for about 10 minutes. Or until, like I said, 165 temperature. So between 8 to 10 minutes on the crawfish and the corn. Then after you do that, then we're going to go ahead and I'm wrong. 5 minutes on the crawfish and the corn. Then we're going to drop in our lobster tail for 4 minutes, our shrimp for 2 minutes, and then we're going to pull everybody out the pot, put them in our oven bake bag. We have our oven on 400 degrees. We have our butter that's melted, and then we're going to put it in the bag. We're going to drop it in the 400 degree oven for 4 to 7 minutes to finish the cooking. Okay, so it's been 4 minutes. So now we're going in with our 4 lobster tails. Push those down. I put skewers in them, guys, so that they can cook all the way. So we're in for the next 4 minutes with those. And then we're going in with our shrimp for 2. Okay, guys, so our lobster tails were in for about 3.5 minutes. I went ahead and removed them. As you can see, they're not fully cooked, which is what you want, because you don't want overcooked lobster tails. What I'm going to do now is I am going to remove, or actually not remove, but break my stems so that they don't puncture my bag, or break my sticks, should I say. As you can see, I'm breaking my sticks off so that they don't puncture my bag. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, there it is. I'm breaking my stick so it doesn't puncture my bag, but I'm leaving them in here because I still don't want my lobster tails to fold over. So this is one of the ways I keep them from doing that. Okay, guys, so my timer's going off, which means it's time for me to go in with my shrimp now for the next 2 minutes. And that's why we're only doing 1 to 2 minutes on the shrimp too, because you're going in a 400 degree oven for 7 to 10 minutes. Okay, guys, so here is our everything that's been out. Of course, you see at the bottom I went ahead and put my sausage. So guys, what we need now is we're going to add in some more Parmesan butter. I'm going to add in about, I don't know, half a stick of stick. Then we're going to come in with our sauce here. And we just pour it over like so. You got to remember, guys, this has been going for a minute. So we're going to pour that in. Okay, we're not going to add anything else. Everything you need is already in here now. We're going to seal this up like so. Get my little zip tie. Put it on here. Guys, forgive me for the hammering that you hear. Someone's fixing my roof. I'm getting a new roof put on. So we're going to go ahead and put the zip tie on this. All that good flavor is going to melt in. 450-degree oven for 7 to 10 minutes, depending upon your oven. And then you don't want to go any longer than that because you want your seafood to still be delicious. Now we want to shake our bag up, guys. Okay, tasty tasters. So here is our boil. We have one more step left to do, and we're finished. So I did put this on a bed of brown rice. I de-shelled my lobster tails. I went ahead and put my crawfish, my sausage, and my shrimp. Guys, here is my butter. This stuff is oh my gosh, it's so good. So it's not finished until we do what I'm about to do now. So we're going to take our Cosmos buffalo wing dust and finish it off, okay? So you're just going to shake a little bit of this over your boil, over your seafood. And what you don't know is as it sits, it's going to soak up that flavor. Oh my goodness. So guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this sit for a few minutes. As you can see, it's already starting to kind of melt into the shells, you guys. When I tell you it is delicious, delicious. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add our garnish, which is a little bit of chopped chives, okay? So our last and final thing we're doing to this is adding chopped chives. Guys, let me tell you, when I eat this, I do normally use a little bit of blue cheese or ranch or whatever I'm using, because this is buffalo. So it does have a spice. And you need that little cooling agent, and I use those things. Now, I know some people like ranch on seafood, blue cheese on seafood. Don't knock it till you try it. Especially when you're doing buffalo style seafood, okay? So guys, we're gonna go in with our chives. Our chopped chives here. Isn't this a pretty plate? So we're gonna go in with our chopped chives, clean our plate up a little bit, and I'm gonna show you the finished product once the dust permeates into the actual food, okay? The heat from the food is actually going to make the dust kind of melt into it, guys. So we're going to do that, and then we'll be right back. Okay, guys, and for just a little bit of added flavor, or just to do a little extra, I take about 2 tablespoons of our butter, of our actual butter that we cooked it in, and I just drizzle it over the top sometimes. Just give a little extra something, something. As you can see, it makes it look so pretty too. So you can definitely do that. Take the juice, the drippings and the juice that was left over from your boil and your bake. Well, your bake, because it's the butter. You're gonna take the sauce from the bake that you put in the oven, and then that's all you're gonna do. So guys, then you just drizzle it over, and look at how pretty that looks. So you're going to give it a few more minutes. Let that kind of permeate into the seafood. And then we're going to go ahead and taste it. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Okay, tasty tasters. So you can see our beautiful buffalo seasoning is on here. So guys, I think I'm gonna taste a sausage. I think that's what I want right now. Something that's, oh my gosh, that seasoning. Guys, if you have never tasted Cosmos seasoning, you have got to taste it. I'm gonna leave the link to Amazon Cosmos seasoning down below. This is one of the best buffalo seasonings I've ever tasted. And it's just so good. Like, I actually did a seafood boil with this before I did this actual upload for you guys. And that meal was so delicious. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like.